Elon Musk just revealed Neuralink's next target, your thoughts. Do you think your thoughts belong only to you? Elon Musk's Neuralink is already reading them, and tomorrow, it will control them. Today in this video, we'll reveal the truth about Neuralink, Elon Musk's company that implants chips in the brain. We'll show how this technology already reads thoughts and how it differs from everything that came before. You'll learn how Neuralink wants to control not only your movements, but also your thoughts, feelings, and memories. What you'll hear will change your understanding of privacy and the future. Get ready. The truth is scarier than you can imagine. Did you know that right now 3 people are living with Neuralink chips in their heads? One of them, Nolan Arbaugh, simply thinks and his cursor moves across the screen. He plays chess, writes messages, all this just by the power of thought. But wait, what they show publicly is just the tip of the iceberg. Now, Neuralink patents reveal the true goal. The technology can already convert complete thoughts into text. Imagine you just thought about something and the computer has already written down your words. The March 2025 implant has 1,024 electrodes thinner than a hair. They penetrate deep into the brain and connect to individual neurons. Previously, Musk said this was to help paralyzed people. Now the goal has changed. And here's the most interesting part. Recent tests showed that the implant recognizes not only commands for movement, but also images in your imagination. What you see before your eyes with closed eyelids, Neuralink has already learned to read. The remaining question is, who will have access to this data? But how exactly does Neuralink manage to read thoughts? Imagine a web of thousands of thin threads inside your brain. Each thread is an electrode that hears the whispers of individual neurons. When you think about the word apple, a certain group of neurons activates. The Neuralink implant captures these signals and transmits them to a computer via wireless connection. This is where the real magic comes in. Artificial intelligence. Machine learning algorithms, similar to those used by ChatGPT, analyze these signals and determine patterns. Over time, AI recognizes which patterns of neural activity correspond to which words or images. The most interesting thing is that this system becomes more accurate every day. It learns from your thoughts, adapts to the unique features of your brain. The longer you use the implant, the better it understands you. And here's a question few people ask. If Neuralink can convert your thoughts into text, can it also do the reverse? Implant thoughts into your brain? What you're about to learn about Elon Musk's plan will make you seriously think about the future of humanity. At a closed meeting with investors in April 2025, Musk shared the true goal of Neuralink. According to him, humanity needs a direct connection with AI, otherwise we'll become obsolete. He no longer hides that the goal is not just to help the sick. According to the internal roadmap, by 2027, Neuralink plans to release a commercial implant that will allow users not only to give commands to computers, but also to exchange thoughts directly with other people. But the most disturbing thing is the integration with AI. Musk is actively connecting his Grok system to Neuralink. Imagine, you think about a question and the answer appears right in your head. Sounds fantastic? This is already a reality for the third patient, whose story has been hidden from the public. And what will happen next? Think for a minute. Your thoughts, the most valuable and intimate thing you have, may soon become a commodity on the market. The problem of brain data privacy is so serious that only 2 states in the US, California and Colorado, have rushed to pass laws to protect it. What about the rest of the world? A complete legal vacuum. Hackers have already tried to break into Neuralink prototypes. Imagine if malicious actors gain access not only to your computer, but also to your thoughts, memories, fears. Even scarier, manipulation. Neuroethics expert Nita Farahany warns companies that have access to your brain data will be able to predict your decisions before you make them. Think about advertisers who will know what you want to buy before you do, or governments that can detect negative thoughts of their citizens. And the most important question, will you remain yourself if your brain is constantly connected to the network? And while you're concerned about Neuralink, other companies are quietly developing similar technologies that you haven't even heard of. Synchron, a company backed by Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, has already installed their neural interfaces in 15 patients. Their implant is installed through a blood vessel without drilling the skull. Looks safer, right? But think, do you want Amazon and Microsoft to have direct access to your thoughts? And Precision Neuroscience, founded by a former co-founder of Neuralink, uses electrodes thinner than a human hair that are applied to the surface of the brain. In April 2025, they received FDA approval. The most interesting developments are happening in academics' laboratories. Stanford University researchers have already learned to read a person's imaginary handwriting with 94% accuracy. And scientists from the University of Texas have developed a non-invasive helmet that reads thoughts through the scalp. But here comes the main question. Who will control all these technologies? And aren't we creating a world where privacy of thoughts will become just a memory? Let's summarize what we've learned today. Neuralink has already installed implants in 3 people. These devices with 1,024 electrodes don't just control the cursor, they're beginning to read full-fledged thoughts. Musk openly talks about integrating people with AI as the salvation of humanity. Meanwhile, laws barely protect your brain data, and competitors led by Synchron and Precision Neuroscience are not far behind in development. We stand on the threshold of an era where technologies will be able to read, analyze, and possibly even change what happens in your head. If this video was useful to you, hit like and subscribe to the channel. In the comments, write, would you install Neuralink if it were available tomorrow? And finally, when your thoughts no longer belong only to you, what will remain of the human?